Now at 6, we take a look at today's Black Friday shopping action in Joplin. Plus, how area small businesses are preparing for Small Business Saturday tomorrow. And we'll hear from 2 local fishermen who qualified for the Bass Masters Team Championship.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Love it or hate it, it's Black Friday and a race for bargains is underway. This is KOAM News at 6, a slightly late edition. I'm Dow Quick. It appears some local brick and mortar retailers are bringing in the green on this Black Friday. We checked out some Joplin stores where the crowds were off and running with this unofficial start to the holiday shopping season. And we found plenty of local shoppers who were happy with their bargain hunting.
This is my first Black Friday, and the stores haven't been too packed. The deals are pretty good this year, and I've had a really good time so far.
I've had a great time. I got to put my hands on the PlayStation 5. Haven't been to all year, so that was pretty cool.
The day started early for a lot of shoppers. People lined up long before some stores opened. By the time Joplin's Target store opened at 7 a.m., plenty of people were bundled up and waiting to get inside. It was a similar scene at Joplin's 15th Street Walmart. People were lining up outside the store as early as 4:25 this morning, waiting for the 6 a.m. opening. Law officers say the early shopping went smoothly with no incidents at Joplin's largest Walmart. There were plenty of early birds outside Joplin's Kohl's store, too. Our reporter at the scene says people started lining up there by 4:30 this morning, and about 300 were waiting when the stores opened at 5 a.m. One extra incentive, Kohl's handed out prize cards to people waiting in line. Of course, the sales don't end today. Area chambers of commerce promote the day after Black Friday as Small Business Saturday. Plenty of local stores plan sales through the weekend and beyond. We found some shoppers in Pittsburgh who aren't waiting to support their local retailers.
Growing up in Pittsburgh, seeing the vibrant downtown and seeing businesses start to populate and having the ability to walk from store to store, supporting the small businesses and keeping them alive and vibrant, I think adds to this downtown appeal.
Shopping in this community is great. We love Jock Snitch for all of our swag needs. They're running a 40% discount on Adidas apparel. I got a new pair of shoes for 70 bucks off and a dope Pitt State long sleeve t-shirt that I'm going to get swollen at the gym.
You can find information on a lot of sales that continue through the weekend at various area stores, KOAMnewsnow.com. Pretty nice shopping weather today, Doug Heddy.
Yeah, it turned out to be a nice Friday after a gloomy Thanksgiving, and of course we had the rain across the region, but plenty of sunshine. Still pretty much clear skies right now. We're sitting mainly mid to upper 40s across the area. We'll drop back eventually upper 30s later on tonight, but we have clear skies. But just to our south, here's our upper level low from the same system that passed through yesterday. You can see the rain, you can see the snow down through parts of Texas and New Mexico, and all this moisture is going to head toward us late tonight into tomorrow. You can see the beginning edge of the clouds between Oklahoma City and Tulsa. So into the morning, it's 45 at 7, 38 by midnight, overnight low 37. Clouds increase, so we're going to have cloudy skies when you get up in the morning. We'll be into the 40s. Rain increases a good chunk of the weekend. We'll talk about it here in just a bit.
All right, we'll see you then. A local fishing team is gearing up for their next tournament at Lake Hartwell in South Carolina. KOAM's Carrie Worthen hopped on a boat today to speak with them about their prep and thoughts on recent cheating by others in Ohio that made national news.
I grew up, that was my dream to fish, so that's...
Mine's baseball.
Lee's is baseball.
Levi Snow and his son Lee are a fishing team out of Columbus Bass Club in Columbus, Kansas.
Oh, I spend time with my dad. I have fun, and that's it.
Levi qualified for the National Bass Team Championship in South Carolina. Unfortunately, his partner has to be 16 years of age or older, so he brought in his friend Ben.
Basically a tournament for all the team trails across the United States, and then they send their best team to this tournament, and whoever wins this tournament moves on to the Bassmaster Classic.
A lot of preparation, money, and time go into getting ready for a tournament. I asked Levi what he thought about the recent cheating that went on with the walleye fish at Lake Erie.
to me is terrible because everybody else spends all this time actually, you know, just like I said, all the time that went into this. You spend hours prepping for a tournament like this, and then somebody just throws weights down them. That is just unethical. Also putting lots of money on the line too. It's not just the time.
But you can't catch them all.
So how the fish, it was like it jumped out of the water, went back in the water, then just gone.
Fishing is everything to me. That is really why I get out of bed besides my kids. That's second or first most, shall I say. But then fishing has been there, just been there my whole life. That is what I do. You can ask my wife. That's what I think about 24/7 pretty much, and that's why I'm very involved in the Columbus Bass Club as well, and we're helping it grow, and that is how I qualified, was through the Columbus Bass Club, which is awesome. They say if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, and if I fished every day, I would never work a day in my life. So that is the ultimate goal.
A lifestyle and hobby holding true in Southeast Kansas. Carrie Worthen, KOAM News.
I love that he kissed the fish. I want to go bass fishing. Levi Snow says if you're interested in joining a local fishing group, the Columbus Bass Club is open. You can find information for it and more at KOAMnewsnow.com. Coming up, we're going to check out a daring rescue after a man in Missouri accidentally drove into a frigid creek. Plus, we take a look at where Arkansas and Missouri rank in infant mortality rates. A police officer's body camera captured the rescue of an elderly man from a frigid Missouri creek. It was 37 degrees outside when Clay County, Missouri deputies got the call that 81-year-old man had accidentally driven off 33 highway and was stuck in the icy water. The Good Samaritan saw the man run off the road, called 911, then helped get the man to safety. This happened on November 17th. But it's getting attention now because the sheriff's office has posted this video and praised the heroism of that Good Samaritan, Quentin Conway. A judge sentences a Coffeyville, Kansas man for second-degree murder. Donald Collins gets 18 years in prison for the death of 50-year-old Nina Lee of Coffeyville back in February of 2020. That's when Lee was found dead at a Parsons, Kansas motel. Authorities were called there for a report of a potential overdose, but an autopsy indicated there was foul play. A failing grade for Arkansas when it comes to the number of premature infant deaths, and Missouri isn't doing much better. Noah Tucker takes a look at the latest numbers from both states.
Healthcare expansion is a top priority here in the state of Arkansas, especially when it comes to expecting mothers. The latest data from the March of Dimes only reflects that need. March of Dimes is an organization focused on the health of mothers and babies. Its latest report looks at factors that reflect the health care provided to those groups. Arkansas's report card didn't look good. It received an F grade with a 12% preterm birth rate, something that may largely be a result of rural health coverage.
One of the things we are working on as an agency to help with rural health access is the #1 problem, particularly to specialty care.
And Missouri didn't score much better, graded a D- with an 11.3% preterm birth rate. One component is inadequate prenatal care, which 1 in 5 expecting mothers in Arkansas is faced with, and in Missouri, nearly 1 in 7.
This is a pivotal time in the history of pregnancy care centers because with the fall of Roe, we have the opportunity as Arkansas to make sure women understand that they are not alone.
Organizations like Informed Women's Choices work to help connect mothers with such services.
Well, we've been really busy. I mean, we have had a steady stream of clients asking for nurses to give them pregnancy tests, to give them ultrasounds to see, if their pregnancy is viable, if there is a heartbeat.
Rhonda Graham, director of the organization, says she feels its role is important now more than ever. And sometimes that early help can be key in avoiding preterm births. The state of Arkansas has placed a focus on expanding rural health care and access to maternal services.
In rural areas in particular, sometimes it is a 30-minute drive, and then maybe that doctor's office only has like 1 or 2 physicians trying to see that whole community.
Hopeful for progress to be made.
I mean, anytime you get state leaders willing to invest in pregnancy centers all across Arkansas, that is a great day because funding is a big issue.
Earlier this year, Governor Asa Hutchinson announced coordination between the Department of Health and Human Services to expand Medicaid and maternal services. A little bit later, we're going to hear from the Seneca Indians as they prepare for their Class 2 state semifinals matchup against the Lamar Tigers.
Plus, we have more rain rolling in for the weekend. I'm going to break that down for you coming up. Well, it definitely turned out to be a nice Friday for us today. We got sunshine back after a gloomy Thanksgiving with the rain Wednesday night into Thursday, but sunny today. Still pretty much clear skies. Nice shot. This is Indigo Sky Casino and Resort Indigo, of course, just outside of Seneca, Missouri, and we are going to have the clear skies till about midnight. And then we'll start to see some changes. All right, here's our updated drought tracker. Even though we got some rain Wednesday night into Thursday, we still need more rain. Extreme drought in all the red, still an exceptional drought through southeastern Kansas, northeastern parts of Oklahoma. Good news here, we do have more rain, which is rolling in. Unfortunately, it's going to be on the weekend, but we need the rain. 43 Nevada, 45 Monette, Grand Lake 46. We have Pittsburgh at 41, Fort Scott 45, Neodesha hair cooler down near 40. Here's 7th. Here's Rangeline currently sitting at 48. Northerly winds at about 5. Humidity is at 66%. Through the overnight hours, we drop back through the 40s into the 30s. So overnight low about 37 and then 41 by 6 a.m. But those clouds will start to increase across the region with the backside of this storm system. Same system that came through for us yesterday. We are clear right now, but look at this upper level low. You can see the spin out across western Texas into parts of New Mexico. A lot of rain, a lot of snow from just west of Lubbock, just west of San Angelo, into western parts of Oklahoma. So this is going to spin up toward us. This upper level low is going to actually pass just southeast of us here in about 24 to 36 hours. So let's break this down. Let's go through time, through the evening hours. If you have anything outside or going shopping, it's fine. We're going to have clear skies, mid-30s by midnight. Clouds increase after midnight, and then by morning, a couple little showers starting to pop up northeastern Oklahoma. But most of the rain doesn't get into the metro until about the noon hour. So you can see the rain increasing, southeast Kansas, Oklahoma, all the way down through Arkansas. As we go through the afternoon, just a kind of a raw rain, pretty persistent. We're going to have periods of showers, maybe even get a little thunder shower. As we go through the evening, periods of showers, a few random thunder showers. Here's 9 p.m. Periods of rain continue. Here's about 1 a.m. Early Sunday morning, showers last all the way into Sunday morning. Here's 5:30 a.m. Finally, the rain is gone by about 9 or 10 a.m. on Sunday. A lot of clouds on Sunday, a little bit of sunshine late in the day. So a good chunk of the weekend is going to be wet. All right, rain chances shoot up. Here's noon, here's 3, here's 6, 9, midnight, 3 a.m. So those are going to be the highest chances for rain. Here's your day planner, that rain increasing throughout the afternoon, and also rainfall amounts. We are going to get some more. We're going to be sitting kind of in that half an inch to an inch across the region, which, hey, we'll definitely take. 50 for us tomorrow, 46 on Sunday, 57 on Monday. More rain working in late Tuesday, and then again next weekend. So at least we're getting into quite a few storm systems kind of picking up.
Yeah, a lot of farm ponds are still low. We need the rain for sure.
Yes, we do.
Still ahead, the Kansas Jayhawks hit the floor tonight in a top 25 battle against Tennessee. And the Seneca Indians aim to return to the state championship game for the first time since 2013. Jacob Leonard has that and more up next.
The Seneca Indians are still alive for a high school football state championship. Now, tomorrow afternoon, the Indians hit the road to face Big 8 rival Lamar in the Class 2 state semifinals. Now, these two teams have already played once back in week 4 of the regular season. Seneca won that one 36-33, handing the Tigers their only loss of the season. Now, they're both 11-1 heading into this one, but that early season win for the Indians let the team know they have a real shot to finish this thing off.
I think it helped our kids understand how good we could be. beating a team like Lamar with the run that they're on was huge and kind of catapulted us into what we did this year. I'm sure they're looking forward to playing us again, but I think at this time of year you're playing a semifinal game and you shouldn't need much extra motivation.
Yeah, I think that they're going to come out swinging. I know they're hungry for revenge, and I think anyone would be too. I think if we just steady the pace and keep going, then we'll be fine. We want to be the group to do it, and we want to be the group that sets the standard for years to come.
The Kansas City Chiefs are 8-2 this season and have won 4 games in a row. Last week, they went on the road and beat the Chargers 30-27. This week, Kansas City heads back home, hosting the Rams. Now, like we do every Friday night, right now it's time to hear from the voice of the Chiefs, Mitch Holthus, in this week's Minute with Mitch.
Yep, chess is a fascinating game. 64 squares on an 8x8 grid with 16 pieces. The Chiefs are playing chess this year, and with the recent injuries, they're going to need all these pieces. The 2022 Chiefs are also zeroing in on an NFL record. Chiefs senior team reporter Matt McMullen and I are having fun with this one. The Chiefs have had 10 different players so far catch touchdown passes. Now, the NFL record is 13, but 8 different teams have done that. No NFL team has had 14 different receivers catch touchdown passes in a single season. That record is in jeopardy. Just watch the next 7 weeks. Now this week, the champions of Super Bowl 56, the Rams, meet the champions of Super Bowl 54, the Chiefs, in another version of NFL chess on this Minute with Mitch. The Minute with Mitch is brought to you by KOAM Jewelry. Every day's game day, KOAM Jewelry, Pittsburgh, Joplin.
Sunday's game kicks off at 3:25. You can watch it on our sister station, Fox 14. The Chiefs, by the way, are 15.5-point favorites. Finally, the Kansas Jayhawks are in the battle for Atlanta's tournament championship tonight. They're on the floor against Tennessee in a top 25 battle. That one just about to get started. We'll have the latest from the game right here tonight at 10. So there's a big one coming up. Seneca and Lamar playing tomorrow in the Class 2 state semifinals. Carthage also plays in the Class 5 state semifinals against Francis Howell. We're going to hear from the Tigers right here tonight at 10.
And there's a little matter of a Gorillas game coming up.
We're also
well.
going to talk about the Gorillas tonight at 10.
All kinds of stuff. We'll be right back. Take time now to honor a local veteran. Arthur Stockbrand served in the U.S. Army from 1946 to 1949. His hometown, Yates Center, Kansas. And we're proud to salute Staff Sergeant E6 Arthur Stockbrand, a 4-state hero. Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News on Fox 14 after college football. We're going to take a look at how Black Friday shopping capitalizes on psychology. Plus, we're learning more about the deadly shooting inside a Walmart in Virginia and the push to get more young leaders on Capitol Hill. Those stories, a lot more, coming up on KOAM News at 9 after football on Fox 14. Galena police officers have been busy lately, but not for what you might think. Today, they're doing a fundraiser with the fire department. The fundraiser, the Galena Boot Block, and they raise money for kids to have a good Christmas. All the proceeds go toward toys for the kids. Earlier in the week, they gave out free turkeys to families leading to Thanksgiving. KOAM is also looking to brighten the holiday for kids in the 4 states. If you're out shopping this weekend, we invite you to pick up a new toy for our Toy Box project that benefits area kids in need. You can find drop-off locations, also make a donation, a financial donation if you prefer. It's very simple. Just go to our links on our website or KOAM News Plus app. Our first Toy Box Tuesday telethon is next week during our noon, 5, and 6 p.m. newscast. So you can also donate at that time if you like. The weather for those weekend shoppers, Doug.
Well, it's going to start raining. The rain's going to increase late morning into the early afternoon, especially mid to late day periods of showers.
Final sports note.
Pittsburgh State and Northwest Missouri both still alive in the playoffs for the MIAA. We're going to hear from the Gorillas on kind of how the MIAA stacks up tonight at 10.
Very good. And because football's pushed the start of our newscast back a bit, we're going to be joining Wheel of Fortune already in progress. We'll see you right back here for KOAM News at 10. Let's make it a great evening.